Hey viewers, welcome back to the channel. I'm a little late on this video, but I wanted to talk about what we did for the master bath. I want to show you off the finished tile that I did not do. I paid someone to do this because they're way better than me. And the finished bathroom tub. It's not fully trimmed out yet, but we're kind of at almost that last stage. So I figure this is a good time to show you what we did. So I guess to pan out a little bit, we'll start with the tub. That is an American Standard whirlpool jacuzzi type tub. It is, I don't remember how big it is. I think 3 foot by 5 foot, 3 by 5, 36 by 60 inches, something like that. So that is what we chose. We finally got it dropped in, and I just finished getting the, all the PEX lines done. So you can see here's the Roman spout tub kit that we installed. I had to punch holes through those tiles. And then here's the finished plumbing. So as you can see, if you remember from rough-in videos, we just had the PEX, long train of PEX snaked out from the wall. So now what we have is we chopped it off and we terminate into those valves. And the way that this one particularly works is you get your hot and your cold coming in. And then they give you that brass T in the middle to make up, to attach to the other two lines as kind of input-output, right? That go into the center spout there for the actual tub. So I just finished doing that. And you can see we also built the tub deck. I can't remember if I did a video on that because it's kind of a blur. But see, we've got magnets epoxied in there and recessed for that guy. So that is our cover for our access panel, and it just fits up in there nice and easy. And the only downside is you got a little gap at the top and the side where those miters come in, you know, because there's no grout joint because we want this removable, but it doesn't look too bad. And this was a good way to have access to that plumbing while still making it look nice and neat. And I'll show you on the back side real quick, and then I'll talk about the actual tile. Backside, we had an access panel. I cut two. That is actually here. Pardon the framing. So I made this just out of spare door case and drywall, right? So when it actually fits in there, right, I still need to countersink some screws in there to actually fasten it, but you get the idea, right? It kind of blends into the wall, but we can pull it off. And we have access, right? So there's the PEX lines coming in. There's the motor for the thing, and you can kind of see the light there. That's the electrical box. So if you recall from the rough-in video, and I apologize for the lighting, you see those two wires coming down through the wall. The black one is that 8 gauge for the tub, and the orange one is that 10 gauge for the tub supplemental heater. So the tub supplemental heater, oh my gosh. Bad lighting, I'm sorry. Better, okay. Bad framing, but you can see there's the tub supplemental heater, and it just goes in line with the piping designed for this particular model. And it also comes with a length of copper wire that you run and you bond to the actual motor, which I did. Right there, you see. All right, that's very important. Electricity and water, right, can be really bad. And then here is the electrical of how we made this up. So what I have is just, you can't see it on the front side of that, but it's just a normal duplex outlet, in a 4-inch box, single duplex outlet. And then I have a 4-inch box and an extension ring to give myself space. Because what I had to do in there was I got 8 gauge in that black cable, 10 gauge in there. You cannot hook that up to a normal outlet, right? So I made pigtails. I did 8 to 12s and then 10s to 14s, just because those are 20 amp and 15 amp circuits. So I figured out that kind of makes sense. And at a quick glance, if I remember in that box, I can kind of see what I'm doing. Also, very important, I labeled this. So let me see if I can get you around there. Bad framing. I hope you can see that. I labeled them tub and tub heat, right? Tub and heat. That way I remember, because I actually split that receptacle. So the top is one circuit, the bottom is another circuit. If you didn't know you could do that, you can do that. There are little tabs on the back of an outlet, or on the sides of the outlets, where you actually hook them up they're designed to be broken. So you can break the connection basically and run those two outlets, top and bottom, independently on two different circuits. Very handy. Commonly done in kitchens, where you could have the top one on kitchen 1, the bottom one kitchen 2. I didn't do that because I didn't want to, but you could. So that's the tub. I'm getting ready to finish it out. But let's talk about the tile work. So tile we got from Home Depot. It turned out really well. It's a porcelain tile. So we chose to do kind of just your normal tile on the tub deck, as you can see, and then a glass kind of backsplash. All right there. So it turned out now. And the piece de resistance is the shower. So here is how it turned out. And we're gonna put a kind of a zero frame kind of glass door, you know, obviously to cover it. But this turned out phenomenally well. So you can see we did the river rock kind of floor, and then we did 2 niches built in, one on this side. And I thought this was kind of cool. The tile guy, he just made the niche shelf from 2 sections of a bullnose edging. I thought that was kind of neat. Just crafting it from what he had. Likewise over there. All right, and then a bench, again with that glass accent tile. So I think this turned out very well. Certainly wasn't cheap, but I've been told that the guy I hired happened to be probably one of the best tilers in the state, and I will agree because it looks phenomenal. So that's the master bathroom. At least for the shower and the tub. So I'm sure I'll do a final video with everything trimmed out to show you kind of what it all looks like, but there's where we're at. We're getting close. So thanks for watching as always, and we'll talk to you later.